Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video, and in today's video I'm going to share some of my progress and the damage updates, guys. And as you guys already know that I have kind of completed plugin plant tier 6 couple of weeks ago, and I was farming in plugin plant tier 6, and as a result I got some good plugins, and that kind of helped me a lot to increase my damage numbers and enhance my gameplay. But on top of that, I'm going to show you some cards, some battle cards which is always available in the game, but you have to obtain those cards in certain ways. Those are totally free, but if you use those cards, they are going to change your gameplay. They are going to enhance your score, and boy, this is just too much amazing that in King of Fighters All Star you just cannot get the best thing from the current stuffs. You actually have to play the game and have to get some rare items from different corners, and this is, I think, one of the features that gives King of Fighters All Star a very unique depth as a game. I mean, it is just not just a gacha game, but it is a highly skill based game. So first of all, let's talk about this guild team, and I'm going to show you two runs today. One in the guild, normal guild against Rugal, and another is going to be against guild boss challenge. And in Rugal, let me show you my team. I'll be using this team. I'm using, of course, Terry as the main damage dealer, and I'm using two supports, Oswald and Kazmi. And I'm using the striker Mukai as with Terry. And I found that kind of Mukai as a striker will give you a very high amount of CP. Even if I compare Mukai with my another awakened fighter Psyche, Mukai is going to provide more CP rather than Psyche. So it is actually better to use him as a striker, even if he is not providing the link effect. Now, of course, with Kazmi, I am using this striker. Leona, she is going to provide this extra critical damage when she is going to be tagged in. And I'm using, of course, Oswald as the support, and I'm using this striker, Jamie. Jamie has this poison in his strike skill. If we go to his skill info, we check out his strike skill, deals poison damage equal to 80% of striker attack. That means he's going to do poison for 10 seconds. And we need both poison and bleeding in this game mode to break the meter of the boss, because it says vulnerability weakness, increased damage received when vulnerability bleeding and poisoned. So with Oswald, he has in his skill number, I think 2 and 3, he has bleeding in his skill number 2, and he is bleeding in his skill number 3. So with these two skills we are going to apply the bleeding, and with Yemi we are going to apply the poison. As a result, the meter will be broken. Then we are going to tag in Kazmi to apply the buff. Now let's talk about the set cards. For Oswald, I'm actually using this set card, but it doesn't really matter. You can just go ahead with any set card. Probably you will need a little bit of PG gain, that means power. I think this free to play set, always available in the game for free, this is an ideal set for Oswald, because he is going to be a support and he is not going to be the damage dealer. For the option cards, you can use any option cards, doesn't really matter. And for Infinity Stones, you don't have to worry about Infinity Stone or anything, because he's just a support. For Kazmi, I'm using this set. I should use this set, but when I did the gameplay, I kind of forgot to use this set. So the set is kind of the gameplay I recorded. In that gameplay I used basically no set. And for this guild, for Kazmi, you don't really have to worry about the option card as well. Just use the best thing you can. And for Terry, I'm of course using the banner set card, fully transcended. Each and every set card is having this transcended effect of increase attack type fighters critical damage by 10.6%. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm having 6 cards. Each and every card is giving me 10.6% of critical damage. It is about a little bit more than 60%. That is, I think, about 66% critical damage extra from all these cards. However, I still have room for improvement. I can make this card transcended to get the effect 10% more. And a major two changes I brought in this option card department. Of course, I'm not using these option cards. Let me show you what option card I'm using. And since Rugal is a damage type enemy, Rugal is a defense type enemy. So we need to use a certain card that is going to work against this defense type enemy. And I think this one. No, this one is for balance. I think this one, yes. This is a very special card which you can use, and the job of this card is to increase damage dealing to defense type fighters by 8% more. That means overall damage output to the defense type enemies are going to be 8% extra. And of course it is going to decrease damage from defense type enemies, which is not important. Decrease skill cooldown, you don't really need these things. And I kind of transcended this card, increase attack type fighters critical damage by 10.6%. So this is a very unique feature and unique card which is going to change the game for you, to be honest. And you can get only this card from playing Epic Quest. You cannot get this card from anywhere. And let me show you. You need to go to the stories and you need to go to this Epic Quest, and there are different type of episodes. You have to find this episode 2, and basically these 3 missions will give you 3 option cards. Middle mission is going to give you the option cards that I showed, but there are more option cards I'm going to show you really soon. And this type of option cards, if you can get them from the Epic Quest, this is going to aid you a lot in terms of your damage numbers, guys. And especially this card is going to work against defense type enemies. However, if you are fighting against geese, in that case this card is not going to work. For geese, you have to use this card. Another card, Twisted Evil Rider Ruler, is also available in the Epic Quest from where I just showed you. This is going to increase damage dealing to attack type enemies by 8% when we are going to level up this card. So this is for the attack type enemies. And there is another card, this one. This is going to increase damage dealing to the balance type fighters. That means against a guild boss challenge. Against a guild boss challenge, this card is going to work. However, we are going to use this card against Rugal. And another card I am using, which is a totally F2P card, totally available for free in the game. You cannot buy this card, you cannot get this card from anywhere, but I'm going to show you from where. This is going to increase the attack SPD by 7%. Also, it has an ability to increase deal the shock damage to the enemies upon landing a critical hit, which is very useful. Of course, I have kind of transcended this card, and this card you can only get from the standard banner. And let me show you. If you go to the summons, you need to go to the standard banner, and here this card is available. You need to go to the card banner. Sorry, not this one, but this one. Here, if you you can always summon this every single day, or you can also even use these free summon tickets that you can obtain from the game. These summon tickets you can get entirely for free from the game, and you can get this card from this banner. If you go to the select pickup section, you'll see that I have kind of added this card as a select pickup. That means this card is kind of prioritized, and there is more chance to get this card. And there is a lot of cards available, but not all cards are really good. Some of the set cards are really good, some of the option cards are really good, especially these option cards on the corner, as you can see, with the picture of Orochi. It's a great option card. This one with the picture of Kazumi is a great option card. This one, of course, with Shermi's picture that we are talking about, is an immensely useful option card, guys. So this is why, guys, Kofas is one of the best games that has these sort of complex mechanisms, and it doesn't really rely on the new stuffs or the stuffs they are bringing in the recent banners, but rather you have to actually dig through the past. You have to do some rare items, you have to complete some rare missions to get some certain rare items. That actually helps a lot. So, and let me show you the plugins of Terry. And these are the plugins. These are usually these are the plugins that I used. Not really these ones, but if I go to the strike skills, usually I preferred a lot of strike skills. And let me quickly show you strike skill. And kind of attack. So this was the plugin that I used with strike skill and attack. In this slot, something like this: strike skill, attack, phantom attack. These are the plugins. And in the watch shaped, the plugin that I used in the watch shaped, let me show you. The watch shaped, I was using, I think, this one. I was using this one in the watch shaped. This is amazing, guys. So now I'm going to show you the gameplay. And let me just pull the gameplay for you. And we're going to start from the very beginning, of course. Let's go. So of course, as usually, we are going to do the 3PG and get our phantom skills ready. Let's do it. All right. All right. Now we are going to tag in Oswald. We are going to do a couple of skills. Of course, we are going to do a basic attack and do a 3PG. Now make sure that you do his skills as much as you can, and also do the basic attack, because otherwise his support is not going to be activated. Okay, do the 3PG. Let's go, let's go. Now when the 3PG is going to end, we are going to tag in Jamie, because we are using Jamie as a striker of Oswald. So as a result, poison is going to be applied. Look at this. Jamie is inside. Now the poison is applied. Now we are going to throw the couple of skills of Oswald and apply bleeding to the boss. Okay, now after applying the bleeding, we are going to tap on this awaken ultimate break of Oswald and immediately tag in Kazmi to break the meter, and also with Kazmi we are going to tag in Leona as well. Okay, the meter is broken. He's here. Terry is here. Look at this. Look at the numbers, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the damage numbers. Holy 40 plus. I don't even know what to say, guys. I don't even know what to say. This is so broken. This is beyond broken. 41 trillion damage in one rotation. Can you think about it, guys? Oh my goodness. This is so, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Look at this, guys. Now we are going to continue with the rotation, and we are going to see a couple of rotation and see that how consistent these damage numbers. This is the second rotation, guys. The same way. Skill number 3, wrong press. Look at this, guys. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Almost 80 trillion in 2 rotations. Exactly to be said, 78 trillion. However, we are using the imprint stone, the new banner imprint stone from the Isla banner, the critical damage imprint stone, which is of course contributing a very massively into this damage numbers, guys. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Of course, make sure that you always use a lot of skills of Oswald, and of course the basic attack, because his core support is going to come from the basic attack. Look at these guys. At 1 minute mark, around 54 or 55 seconds, we have crossed officially the 100 trillion mark. Can you believe it, guys? This is a milestone for me, guys. Today for the first time I have actually crossed 100 trillion. Actually, I did it yesterday, to be honest. I wanted to post it, but I knew that I can actually increase the damage numbers even more. So I didn't really wanted to post, and I just wanted to show you a kind of a solid number. Now you can see that. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 40 seconds to go, and we are already more than 140 trillion, guys. I think 148 trillion. This is insanity, guys. What should I say? I mean, Terry is such a broken character. He is totally designed for the damage, guys. 32 seconds left. We are going to do one more rotation, and after that probably we cannot complete another rotation, but one more rotation we can do. However, this is not the ideal gameplay, but guys, this is just, I'm still doing a lot of practice, still trying to figure out the actual best way to play with this team. But still, look at these guys. Look at this. And by the way, the characters are not even fully leveled up. The gameplay that you see, Terry is not leveled up fully. Oswald is also not leveled up fully. We'll quickly doing the 3PG. Excellent 3PG from Oswald, guys. Now tag in Yemi. Do the skills really quick. Cast me here. Oh, this time, guys, see, we did a mistake. But still, I was trying to saving my keys, guys. Still, we were able to do 180 plus trillion, guys. 180 plus trillion. I mean, think about it, guys. This is just insanity. Now, let me quickly show you another gameplay of the Guild Boss Challenge. And let me just... Alright, guys, let's fight against the Guild Boss Challenge. So of course Kaya is our support. And by the way, this is the stage number 16 of Guild Boss Challenge, because it is almost at the end of the week and my guild mates kind of fought really well. So he's a very high stage. But watch this. So first of all, we are just wasting some time trying to build his ultimate break and phantom ultimate break. And immediately we are going to switch to Oswald. Of course, don't forget to do the skills and a lot of basic attacks, guys. The more basic attacks you can do, the better it will be. And of course, tapping on the ultimate break, doing a couple of skills, basic attacks, switching to Kazmi, couple of skills, Terry, and Boy. And this time, as you can see that in my previous gameplay, I showed you that I used to do this default finisher for momentum. Now I kind of discovered that in this game mode, momentum actually doesn't play much good role. You don't need too much momentum. You need a lot of attack, a lot of phantom attack. That's it, guys. Momentum doesn't play a role in this game mode at all. Lot of basic attack, skills, ultimate break, couple of skills, basic attack again, Kazmi, see, ultimate break, and straight away long press the skill number 3. 17 billion, 18 billion, and the boss is dead, guys. The boss is dead. We couldn't show you that what can be our high score, but the boss is already dead. 19 billion. So far this is my highest score in guild boss challenge, and so far this is my highest score in the guild run that I just showed you. So what should I say, guys? Plugins are the main deal. And I won't be wrong if I said that there is no point of actually summoning this character or making them A9 if you are not using the plugin plans, if you are not really unlocking the true features of these characters. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope you will get inspired to farm well in the plugin plan. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.